Oh, Lizzo, them people want your head, baby. They is calling for your neck. Let's talk about it.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a beef for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, man? What's happening? It's your girl Voodoo Dog TV back with a quick little juice. This one gonna be quick though, for real. But listen, girl, Lizzo, them people want your neck. Them people want your head, girl. You done messed around and got exposed, and I believe it. I don't care what nobody say. But anyway, let's get into it. So y'all remember when I said whoever is putting these allegations out here, your name already on it, we need you to get up here and say what's going on. Well, apparently, girl, the girls have done that. They've done it. The girls have gotten up here and said what they wanted to say, said what happened. Lizzo was accused of telling the girls to eat bananas out of the girl's vag and all of that, and then they done found footage from the radio girl. You know, TMZ paid this man to give them this footage so that they could go ahead on and seal the deal. That's just what I believe. I believe somebody requested this footage to seal the deal. Lizzo, I don't know what white man... Oh, I call him Clear. I don't know what Clear person up there at the industry that you done messed over or you done made mad, but girl, they are trying to tear you down to the ground. And if you did what you did, then you need to be punished. But anyway, y'all gotta hear this interview right here she did with the radio station where she was literally asking him where the place was where the bananas be in the vag. And keep in mind, this is not good, seeing as the girl said you tried to tell her or make her eat a banana out of a vag. Girl, come on now. You got to be smarter than this. Y'all take a listen.
It was really they kissed. They kissed after. I'm not gonna say what she did, but I'm trying to go to the show where you eat the banana out the pussy. Which one is that?
This is a banana bar.
Well, that's the banana bar.
Yeah, you
and they have the banana in the coochie
and ping pong balls.
and you have to go.
Yes. And
That's what I want to do.
Then you have to eat it.
I need my potassium, if you know what I'm saying. My potassium.
First of all, that joke at the end was lame as hell, number one. But number two, girl, this is not looking good for you. What did you do to these girls? Somebody get the girls up here one more time. But look, I got video footage anyway of them coming out saying what they had to say. Now, you know, she had wrote a little a statement. She had to write a statement because they was dragging her down to the ground, so she had to write a statement. But if you ask me, it wasn't until these girls got up there and said what they said. Now, these the two girls who had got up there and basically said that Lizzo was doing them down bad. The one in the green, well, they both got on green. The one in the poo green, she got up there and said that Lizzo basically was fat shaming her, but she had an eating disorder. She just couldn't stop eating. Like, girl, what is you saying? Like, what? Like, no, you're not about to do me. And she said that, you know, Lizzo was doing her dirty. Now, the other girl with the that's not money green. What kind of green that is? With the tree green on. She just sitting there being real quiet for now. But I believe she had something to say as well. But listen, I need y'all to listen in to the first two people, because these are the first two people who came out against Lizzo. They the ones who originated the suit, and they the ones who said what they said, and they standing on it because they done got up here and told us. Let's take a look at this.
And my energy was the same. The only thing that was different about me was my weight. And in this meeting, she stated as well that, you know, dancers get fired for gaining weight. And then she kind of paused and looked at me, and I still don't know if she really meant to single me out in that moment. But when she looked at me and she said that, I was kind of like, so she's really concerned about my weight. And then, you know, when we had that private meeting, when I was kind of cornered, they kind of wouldn't let me, you know, get away with not telling them something personal. So, and a reason why something was wrong with me. So I ended up telling them that I struggle with, you know, anxiety and depression, and that I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. And as soon as I said eating disorder, they immediately were like, oh, like, in their head, it was making sense as to why I was gaining weight, because it had something to do with an eating disorder problem.
So after y'all done cornered this girl and told her that she, you know, she was eating too much or she gaining weight or whatever the case may be, you fat shamed this lady, and then basically, I ain't gonna say coerce. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop right here, y'all. I understand that people can be manipulated. By all means, that's a thing. But when are we gonna start thinking for ourselves? Like when do people start putting themselves first? Because there's no way they would have got me to violate my HIPAA rights by telling you what's going on with me personally. No way. They couldn't have beat that out of me. That ain't your business. But anyway, she goes on saying, that they basically kind of like, I guess insinuated that they coerced her into saying that, she basically have an eating disorder and suffer with anxiety and depression. Girl, and all this to be on the dance scene, to be touring with Lizzo, that's what I'm saying, y'all. And it's so bad because a lot of celebrities don't hire plus size, women. And now these people are going through the pits of hell with Lizzo crazy ass because they need somewhere to dance and they want to dance. And Lizzo, if these allegations are true, you got to know your career's over. You got to know that part. That's the part. That particular part right there. That in particularly. I don't even know if that's a word. But if these allegations are true, girl, you gone. You dead. Yeah, is. But I feel bad for these girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The one in the pool green, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I believe her. I feel like she's telling the truth. I feel like she's probably one of those girls that you can manipulate. You know what I'm saying? And Lizzo and them knew that with her fame and status. She did that or whatever. And basically fat shamed the girl into telling her what's really going on in her life, which was absolutely none of Lizzo's business unless she wanted to tell it. Girl, Lizzo, they about to drag you down to the ground. They already doing it, girl. And they got a white lawyer. Girl, you know the clear on clear crime gonna always prevail. When that man get up there in front of that judge, you know the white man in the black robe, girl, it's gonna be over. You better settle out of court, fat. If you don't settle out of court, it's probably gonna be rough for you. I ain't gonna lie. But even if you did that, the court of public opinion has already made up their mind, girl. We already around here saying you guilty. I know I am. And I don't take pride in a black woman, being, I guess, I don't want to say tortured, but I don't take pride in a black woman being down. I think that's wrong. However, when that very black woman operates like Queen Op on the outside of the cameras, behind the scenes, all due respect, all due sympathy, empathy, and anything related to you being an established good citizen in the United States of the Americas, all of that goes out of the window. And at this point, I always say people should do life in jail when they do things, right? Now, does this deserve life? Not yet. But if you are as mean and nasty as they said you was, that's what they said. I ain't said that's what they said. Then you gonna deserve everything you get. But girl, you think this is enough, right? Girl, tell me why the third lady came out with the lawyer. Is sitting next to the clear man. But she came out with the lawyer, basically saying that Lizzo was dragging her too. Girl, talk about she'll jump in that girl face talking about you lucky I don't fight no more. Lizzo, girl, I would see they should have put the spirit of me into these big girls' bodies. But I think that it's messed up because a lot of the times they be playing on them girls. They know them girls got low self-esteem and all of that. And Lizzo a low self-esteem having ass broad probably, if you ask me. And she probably taking advantage of the fact that she the bigger star or she is the star and y'all need her and not the other way around. And she's basically abusing it. Y'all ever heard of some people abusing their power? I say this all the time at work. Certain niggas they should have never gave power to. I say it all the time and stand on that. Cause everybody don't know what to do with power when they ain't never had it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure this is the first time in life Lizzo has gotten any attention from anybody, male, female, dog, or cat. But now that she's got this attention, girl is cutting up, jumping in people's face, talking about you lucky I don't fight no more. Girl, I would have swung on Lizzo with the mighty strength and arms of the Lord. Do you hear me? I would have beat Lizzo. Girl, listen, I don't advocate for violence, y'all. And only when it's necessary. To see people be trying to check me on it. I thought you don't advocate for violence. Only when it's necessary. Check that. Okay. But yeah, I would have, girl, jumping in my face. Girl, let this girl tell y'all what happened. Because this about to be bad.
I was like, I feel unsafe. I feel disrespected. And I have never experienced such treatment in the 7 years that I've been doing this. And she then proceeded to prove all of those things right by balling up her fist and saying, "You're so effing lucky. You're so effing lucky. basically alluding to hitting me, that she's not going to hit me, as she's inching towards me. And then one of our fellow dance mates and her best friend comes and pulls her back from assaulting me.
Lizzo's persona is one thing, but that after listening to these three brave ladies, that the reality is different.
Girl, whatever they said she did that shit. Let me tell y'all something. It's giving black girl. You know black girls do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but young black girls. You know the girls on the playground and stuff. You used to go up to somebody with your fist balled up like, girl, you lucky. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, girl, I hit you. Lizzo, I'm trying, because you know what? Another part of this, a lot of people using this just to fat shame Lizzo. I believe, in my opinion, that do what you want. But this is what I'm saying. I don't want to use that as this opportunity, because I was about to say something about Lizzo, and I don't want to do that. But we need to stick to the facts. Lizzo, them people is out here talking, and them people is saying that you ain't worth a dime. And I believe the people. I'm sorry. I stand with the people. 3 different people, and they got witnesses. Girl, when them people brought this to you, when that lawyer came to your team, because I know he did. When he came to your team originally and said, hey girl, we got some people ready to sue you. Do you want to settle this out of the court? You took the Tasha K approach and said, let's run down here to the courthouse. And now they are tearing you down in a court of public opinion. Even if you win this case, even if you pay them, you will never be the same, girl. The people is going to never forgive you and never forget. Lizzo, the ancestors is calling for your head, fat, and I believe is about to be put on a platter. Nah, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're wrong. And you're a pretty girl. Lizzo is a pretty girl, but she have ugly ways. Like I said, when she pulled this here stunt, that was when I said you ain't worth 2 quarters if you rub them on concrete and then set them on fire. I don't even know what that means, but that's the way it felt. You know what I'm saying? For me, because I feel like for me as a black woman, let alone a big black woman, why would you go out there like that? It wasn't even a cute dress. And look at that little boy at the top, girl. Look at that little boy. Probably scarred for life. Girl, I wish they would have banned you from every sporting event. I wish they would have banned you from ESPN behind that. Do you hear me? They should have banned your ass. But listen, I just feel like what these people are saying is true, because Lizzo gives, them personalities. A lot of times, like I said before, when them celebrities be putting their persona on in the public, that is not who they be behind the scenes. Who you think these people are is not who these people is, girl. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all got to be strong. The dancers got to be strong, because y'all got to do this lawsuit. Well, anyway, look, after that, Lizzo had to respond, because they was dragging her so bad. And I kept saying this before. I said she needs to get out in front of this. Say something to the people. Let the people know, hey girl, this ain't true, or whatever you gonna say, but say something. But you let it drag because you didn't think it was gonna catch. You thought it was like a fire on concrete. You didn't think it was gonna catch. But girl, it ended up turning into a wildfire, Lizzo. So now she trying to come up from behind this thing and get it together. And this is what she had to say. Y'all play the sad music. These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointed. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness has been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed, you think? These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. As an artist, I've always been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances seriously, because at the end of the day, I only want to put on the best and represent me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. I am not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know that I am not the villain the people in the media have portrayed me to be these last few days. I'm very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something that I am not. There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate any employee because of their weight. I'm hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in this world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me up during this difficult time. And scene. Girl, look, them people want your head, Lizzo. The little statement you just read or you just put out there, girl, whoever wrote that, you need a ghostwriter for that person because it's not giving what you think it was supposed to give. Whoever is supporting you behind the scenes, tell them come in front of the scenes and support you. See me, I'm the type of bitch, don't come support me behind the scenes. No, bitch, get up on your platform and tell them people that I'm a good person. But see, they not gonna do that. They gonna support you behind the scenes, girl, because that's what makes most sense. Them people not trying to lose their livelihood because you out here acting a damn fool. Lizzo, my only advice would have been to you, I can't get to you no more because I would have just paid the people. I ain't gonna lie. Especially, even if I didn't do it, I'd have paid them behind the scenes, girl. And it would have been my word against her dead, girl. I ain't paid them over nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now you done let ego get in the way. You got a Mexican woman up here talking about you done did something to her, girl. You're going to jail.
See you in jail. Let me tell you.
Lizzo, girl, go around there and apologize to these people because it's about to get real ugly for you. The Mexican lady got up there and I'm pretty sure she got all the vatos and I don't know what that mean. I just seen it on them hood movies from LA. But I'm pretty sure she got all the amigos and all of them around there ready to rally up and come and kick your ass. As they should. Let's be clear. As they should, because Lizzo, you're around here allegedly, that's what they said, but they said you around here bullying these girls, and these girls is done. They standing up. But my thing with the girls was, why y'all ain't just jump her? Girl, if you think I'm on this job and this lady is really harassing me and making me pee on myself at rehearsals and I gotta tell her I have an eating disorder, that's why I'm gaining weight. No, girl, we would have unionized and we would have whooped her ass. Do you hear me? And like I said, I don't advocate for violence, only when it's necessary, child. But listen, in all seriousness, I hope that these ladies get the justice they deserve. If all of these things are true, I hope that they wring her out to dry when it comes down there to the bank account and she can't afford to pay attention after all of this. That's if it's true. Now, if these girls is capping, which I don't feel like they are because they going real far now. If they capping, then I hope whatever happened to them happens to them. I ain't gonna hope on them. I'm gonna just leave it in the hands of the Most High. But with Lizzo, I believe it. I believe it. You know, I was scrolling on TikTok and I had saw this girl who literally shared my exact sentiments about y'all with these celebrities and thinking these people one way and they ain't. Take a look at this.
Lizzo is an amazing example as to why you should never really trust celebrities or put them on a pedestal. We don't know them and they only show us the side that they want us to see. She's built her entire platform on being an anti-bully and also being body positive, when it turns out she's a major bully herself, probably more than that, an alleged sexual abuser. If you don't already know, Lizzo is currently being sued by her former backup dancers for racial and religious harassment, sexual abuse, and fat shaming. She apparently forced some of her backup dancers to eat bananas out of sex workers' vagina. And this week, a former director that was working with her said that she was working with Lizzo, but then walked out in 2 weeks after seeing how arrogant and self-centered and unkind she was. Obviously, a lot of people are surprised by this, but I'm not, because I remember one time she said her favorite person in the entire world was Chris Brown. The fact of the matter is, we really don't know a lot of these celebrities, and we should remember that sometimes they're really not good people.
So y'all heard what that lady just said. That lady basically said, y'all got to stop acting like these celebrities is people y'all know. Y'all don't know these people. These people is putting a face on. And I forgot to mention that the old assistant came out too, girl. That's 4 people on you, Lizzo. Lizzo. First of all, I don't like that outfit. And whoever made that was playing in your face, number 1. Number 2, you're wrong, Lizzo, if they said what you said you did. If they said what you did is true, girl, the Grim Reaper is coming for you. And I don't mean the one that take you down under the ground, just down to the ground. Girl, your career gonna be over faster than I could say splickety-splick. And that ain't even how you say it, Lizzo. Lizzo, you got to get it together, girl. And if you are a natural bully, then ultimately it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. Now you got to not only pay these people, now you have to suffer the embarrassment in a court of public opinion because we've already decided that you're guilty. The majority of us has decided that you are guilty. I don't know. For some odd reason, now that I'm looking at you again, I see abuser. And let me just say this too, in closing. Lizzo, first of all, I'm going to need you to stay away from all bananas. Matter of fact, I want you to take all the yellow out of your closet, your wardrobe, any kind of eyeshadow that you have that's yellow. You can't eat no more vegetables that are long in sort. So like no zucchinis, no squash. Not a zucchini for sure because, the squash I'm saying for sure because, squash is yellow. It reminds us too much of bananas. So, anything that has the length of a banana, cucumbers, you can't eat that no more. What else? Foot long hot dogs, no more of them for you. What else, y'all? Anything that reminds us that allegedly you messing with bananas in the tailpipes, well, in the front of the pipes. Lizzo, girl, I'm trying, I ain't never liked you anyway. I ain't gonna say I ain't never liked you, because I ain't never really cared about you. I just saw you came out there, you was a fat girl with a flute, and I said, oh, I used to play flute. That's what I thought when I first met you. The songs was getting up there, but apparently something along, I know what it was. Yeah, when you started showing your ass. That's when I started saying, no, I can't do the Lizzo thing. But listen, that's not the here nor there. Listen, Lindas, and listen, Leonards. Lizzo has been banned from eating all foods that are long in nature. You can't even eat spaghetti because they long. Do you hear me? You have to eat all round foods from now on, because we cannot trust that you are going to do the right things by food that is long, because your history, alleged history, has shown and proven to us that you don't appreciate the food that the good Lord and the Most High has put down here on the earth for the people to eat and consume in good fashion. Anybody who would not only insert a banana in a vajayjay, but let somebody eat one out of there, has to have a horrible case of BV, yeast infection, UTI, all of that. You know what I'm saying? They have to have, all the STIs that you can name. And anybody who would get their big ass on the floor to eat it out of there, they have to have, stuff going on in the mouth. It just don't, it just, nobody that is sane, nobody that is, how do you want to say it? Nobody that has a brain would do something like that. And then furthermore, we all know sex workers, they're gonna do what they're gonna do for the money, but ultimately it's always the tricks that we always side-eye. You know what I'm saying? So Lizzo, the girls are big, I get that, but they did not want to eat no banana, especially out of nobody's hoo-ha. They didn't want to do that. So from here on out, like I said, you are banned from all long food. Any food that is not in diameter of a quarter, or you can eat a burger. You can eat a burger, but you can't put no pickles on it. Say what I said. You see what I'm saying? Are y'all following where I'm picking up? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep the people in Lizzo's life safe, because when she get the long foods, you know what I'm saying, then things get to going crazy. Allegedly, that's what they said. But nevertheless, because I'm going on and on about this, outside of you being banned from long foods, Lizzo, I'ma need you to pray to whoever or whatever you pray to, because baby, it's looking like the beginning of the end for you, okay? Now, y'all let me know what y'all think about this subject. Drop down in the comments. I need to know what other long foods we need to ban from Lizzo, because Lizzo cannot be trusted, okay? At all. Drop down in the comments with the food ideas, and also with your thoughts on this subject and who you believe. Y'all believe Lizzo is guilty? Because I do. Anyway, I'ma leave you with some more parting words from my girl Jocelyn Hernandez. And y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and all of that. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.
See you in jail.
Let me tell you, Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.